A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Has it all teed up, and away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's see. Let's do it here.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Ready?
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. Solid gain there, bro. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Offense in the hurry up here.
3 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. If you run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
15 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Here we go, right away. We've got a loose ball. And this is going to be Falcons football. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do. And they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else.
All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4. So the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Herbert
4.
from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Panther 1st down.
Herbert on 1st down. Getting out to his left. He's got Ayuk downfield. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Benson on 1st and 10. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one's caught. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Collins in, again it's Bowers.
Great ball, T.
That marker, that effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Now, he'd be perfect to that point on the drive. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Herbert throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Lewis Seen. Just a moment. Momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Benson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 4-yard line.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. 40. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Big game downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Just about every offense that's beginning its time since the forward pass game has loved the tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
First down, Panthers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Robinson with the return. Coverage Herbert's team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Jefferson relocating there, Brock. They track him down away from the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium. Yeah, Kate, including you. Say, throw it away. Get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. With the sand in the hourglass, it ran out.
Second and 10. We need something positive here.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Working quickly here. Barkley gets it on third down.
Yes, sir.
He is knocked backwards.
Yes, sir.
Makes it fourth down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Riggs, Riggs. Say, hurt. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
They're going for it. Here's Richardson.
I'll take that. Thank you.
As their gamble doesn't pay off, they're going to turn this one over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
I love it.
Going on first is Herbert. Flushed out now to his left. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight to force the throw away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Let's go.
Benson off the zone read. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Offense to the line fast.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 59.
Putting a receiver in motion. On third down, Herbert. This is late.
Great fucking ball. Way to hollow him, man. Make him think.
He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Benson. Can't bypass that line. They stuck him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. Keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Receiver in motion, going left. Here's Benson again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers
Good shit, T.
have the chance to tie before
Look at, let's get some space. Get some space and we get what we want, man.
his second scoring catch of the game.
We get one-on-one matchups, man. We win.
And the Panthers tie this game at 21.
Ooh, excuse me.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
You know, Kay, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and a big play follows.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I don't know about you, Kay, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Richardson back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Richardson on third. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Ready. 19, 18, street. Mustang 19. Warrior 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. A desperate heave here for 6. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Running back sent in motion. First and 10, Herbert. Good strike downfield to Wade. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Back to throw it. Fix it through the middle. And he's brought down they're pushing to that 35-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed it, and he did. So we're 3 quarters now. Still
great drive right there.
We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Onside kick.
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Now Herbert to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Carolina.
Hey, Kappa.
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they...
Man, come on, bro. Probably going in the chat, bro. They don't care about none of that. Come on. It's 2 people watching the stream, man. Come on, man.
Offense, a chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Ram.
We give on second to Benson. It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Riker is lining up for the extra point.
Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Falcons 21. Will Riker to kick off.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Best run games in this league have balance. They can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back in his own 49.
Throwing now, Richardson. And this one is launched downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Come on.
Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done.
That shit's a fucking pick, man. Come on.
Sends them all the way down into the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On second down, here's Barkley. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 28. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Going to the ground again on 1st. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
21. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Lion. 5-9.
They send a tight end in motion.
Go. Hey, go Lion. Hey, Ram. Let's go. 59. Baylor tight. Why did
Herbert. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Baylor tight. Hey, Opie. Go. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Let's go.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football.
24
Nice
points
little help for them as they
in
trail
one quarter.
into
That
the
was
quarter.
huge.
On the jump.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Come on. Set. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them.
Okay, ready.
Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. To make in that spot to move the chains.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Here we go. Track. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Riggs. Three. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
18 yards. And the Falcons first down.
To the air on this first down. Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's another Falcons
First down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
18, Pioneer, 60,
to the air on third and long. Completed to his running back. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
Oh, run for it with Barkley. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pulled off the conversion.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. And dose of the hurry up here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On second down, Robinson. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on third down as this play stopped for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Richardson on third. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. So that brings up fourth and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense over a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Came in Atlanta, man. We took over, man.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Option play, they give to Benson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
And it's third down.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's now 3rd down.
18, Panthers 60, Panthers Buffalo 18, go!
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest.
I want a 40 piece.
Here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And
Come on,
frankly,
man.
some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're going to pass it here. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 28. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And it doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case. Either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on 2nd.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. And fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.